As the fundraiser kicked off, Tupelo Mayor Todd Jordan encouraged people in the mall food court to not miss out on special shirts made for the 20th 7 Days for the Troops event.
If you can, get your wallet out, get you one today.
Mayor Jordan says it is an honor to be part of the event, which raises money for disabled veterans and those who need other types of assistance.
Veterans have pride. You know, a lot of times they will not reach out to let you know they need a little help. So if you hear of anyone, if you see of anyone, veterans, just please reach out, you know, just see what they're going through.
Scott Burns has been reaching out on behalf of fellow veterans for 20 years now. Burns served in the Marines and is now a double amputee due to a service-related injury. In 2006, he and some volunteers built a tower in the mall parking lot. He raised money for veterans by camping out on top of the tower for 1 week.
That was a one-time deal. We weren't planning on going 20 years, but here we are 20 years later, and this is our last official Honor Tower event.
Local businesses have donated more than $6,000 in raffle items, including guns, furniture, clothes, a track chair, and much more. To buy raffle tickets, you scan the QR code. Donations can also be made in person at the Honor Tower. This year's event looks a little different. Because of medical issues, this year is the first time Burns will not be staying overnight in the mall. He is having veterans and volunteers fill in those overnight shifts. Marine veteran Chuck Anderson is staying 2 nights. He says 7 Days for the Troops helps those disabled veterans with unique needs.
Especially reaching out and being able to, sometimes be able to provide those, wheelchairs and accessibility and ramps and things like that in the homes where the gap, like you said, happens, there between the, medicines and the assisted living like that, but then where are they the mobility be able to get to where they're, some people, especially in the rural Mississippi where we're at, they have, gravel driveways and stuff. A regular wheelchair can't get through that stuff, but one with bigger wheels and the motorized can get through that stuff so much better.
Burns recruited me to spend Tuesday night inside the Honor Tower.
In January, we announced that we might not be able to do the event because of my medical stuff, and I had some people step up and say, hey, we'll spend the night if you'll do the day stuff.
So my night in the mall has come to an end. I can tell you the music stays on and the lights stay on. But think about this, Scott Burns has been doing this for 20 years, 7 days at a time, in the mall and sometimes on top of the tower outside. Now you may not be called to spend the night in the mall or on top of the tower, but we can all do something to help needy veterans through 7 Days for the Troops. Telling your story in Tupelo, Allie Martin, WCBI News.